Tony Robbins once said, "Life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more." Becoming more means that you will face challenges. You'll encounter hardship in your life. But when we experience challenges, do we welcome it? Or do we often complain? Or do we often say to the universe, "Why did this happen?" I believe that we're not built to want to face challenges, but we need to face challenges. The thing is, we don't want challenges, but we need to go through challenges so that we can become more, so that we can give back to life and give back to the world. And the only way that you can do that is for you to become more, to grow more, to become a better version of yourself. And I know at the moment it's hard or almost impossible to understand why do we need to go through these adversities. But you must believe that these challenges will change your life in a miraculous way that you won't see it until sometime in the future. But it's good for you and me to know that, hey, there are some great benefits in this challenge that I'm going through right now. So instead of resist, now I can just be happy and accept it. It's not that I really want to go through this hard time. But sin is not in our control to decide whether hard time will happen to us or not. It is something that we need to go through, and nobody can avoid this. So if something that is out of our control, the only way to overcome it is to get through it. Then just accept it and put more energy and effort into overcoming it. Oftentimes, when challenges arise, we often think that life is here to get us, to beat us down, to make us fail. It's like when challenges appear in your life to make us fail, that is the belief that we often have, or at least that's what I used to have. But as I grow in my personal development, I noticed that when each challenge comes, it helps me grow stronger and become a better version of myself. And I know at times it's almost impossible for me to see it. And the only way for me to understand it after a few years, after some time in the future, and then when I look back, that makes more sense. But when I'm going through it, it doesn't make any sense. When I look at my past challenges, from passing the entrance university exam to learn to speak English fluently, to learn to find my first internship and my first job, to start this podcast. At times, those challenges weren't easy at all. There were moments that I didn't want to keep going. There were so many moments that I doubt myself and I asked myself, why did I even want to sign up for this path? But when I look back, because of those challenges, I actually become a better version of myself. So it's so important for you when you face challenges. Instead of resisting to it, instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Instead of complaining, actually accept it. You don't need to jump on over the places and say that, hey, this challenge comes. It's so great. I love this, right? You don't need to exaggerate like that. But it's in your heart, in your soul. You have peace that, hey, this is a good thing. This is a way that the universe communicates to me that, hey, it's time for me to become more. It's time for me to face a bigger challenge in my life. Because it's time for you to give back more. It's time for you to become more. And like I said, the only way that you can become more is to face more challenges. I know it's so ironic. I know it's so ridiculous. But isn't that so true? We learn to appreciate so many things in our life. After the storm, we learn to appreciate the spring after the hot winter that we are going through. We don't appreciate what we have until we lose it. And the same thing applies here. We learn to appreciate what's valuable in our life when we going through challenges, when we know that what is so important to us. It's a way that life teaches us to like, hey, look, you have so many things important in your life. You are lucky to live here on earth. Don't take it for granted. And your responsibility is to grow, to become more. That's how you give back to life and to the world. When you become more, you face more challenges. But remember that challenges appear in your life just to help you grow, not to kill you or to make you fail. Because life, the universe, or God are on your side. Everything happens for you and through you. Life wants you to succeed. And you also have to remember that God, the universe, never give you a bigger challenge that you cannot handle it. It knows that whatever challenge that you're facing is enough for you to handle. So before you actually give up, before you actually look back to your comfort zone, before you actually like say, this is enough, I just want to go back, I just want to give up, before you're thinking of giving up, you have enough strength within you to handle, to endure any challenge. And even if you may think to yourself that, man, this is so big for me right now, I can't handle this. Remind yourself that you have enough strength within you to handle any challenge. So trust yourself, trust your ability. So have the mindset of you will win no matter what. Have that mindset. And I guarantee you, when you tell yourself that I will win, I will find a way to overcome this challenge, you will have more strength within yourself. You'll become more proactive. And you have that potential within yourself that you never thought you could unlock. So trust yourself. You are built to endure any difficulty in your life. You are built to be more, to become more, to grow more, to move towards your greatness. And that means you face more challenges. But instead of worrying or afraid, actually be excited. Actually have peace. Because you will grow, you will evolve into another version of yourself that you may not ever imagine. I know it's hard to be happy when we are going through hardship, when we are going through adversities. But knowing that there are good things, there are some benefits in this challenge will help us overcome it easier, will help us have a peace of mind. It may seem insignificant when we look back at those challenges that we've been through and didn't value those experiences. But let me tell you this, those challenges were stepping stones that prepared you for a bigger challenges in the future. The challenge that you faced 5 years ago won't be a challenge that you will face a year from now. But because of that past 5-year challenge experience, it would help you overcome any future challenge that you face. Yes, you may not realize it, but it actually helps you for any future challenge. We rarely see the lessons or valuable information when we are going through it. But that's why it's so important to know this in advance, so that when challenges come, you accept and put all of your energy to solve it, to overcome it, instead of complaining and giving up. Don't look for a way out when you face challenges. Remember, challenges appear in your life to help you become more, to help you move towards your greatness. Don't be afraid of challenges, but actually welcome any challenge that comes into your life. And remember that you are built to endure. You are built to overcome any hardship. So don't give up. Be a warrior to conquer any challenge in your life. Hey, I hope you enjoy this episode. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. Appreciate your reviews. And until next time, thank you.